Dun 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 dun.
What theme even is that?
If you wanted to play a game where that song plays, Uncharted 4 is not the game.
No, it is not the game for you. None of them are, really, unless you want to sit on the main menu and listen to it.
Yeah.
Dun 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 dun. So Uncharted 4 is the
Alex,
brand new...
drop the fucking voice.
Uncharted 4 is the brand new Naughty
Uncharted
Dog...
4 is the fucking I'm Alex, fuck me in my ass.
is the brand new game by Naughty Dog. Follow the adventures of Nathan Drake, the guy who goes exploring for the gold. And does he find it?
He plunders for the booty, and boy does he find it.
And it's like... Jim. And maybe along the way...
Yeah?
Stop eating Chucky. This is a very important review. And maybe along the way...
He'll make some friends.
he'll find out that there's more to life
Than booty.
than pirate booty.
Are you the guy from the Legoland game?
Yes. Legoland, Legoland. I blew all you sugar big rapple. So, Uncharted 4 Thief's End. Jim, what did you think of Uncharted? What did you like Uncharted 4 Thief's End?
Yeah.
Ruben,
Yeah.
did you like Uncharted 4 Thief's
Yeah, I
End?
like it.
It's the Civil War
Shut up.
of the video game.
I liked
world.
Uncharted 4 Thief's End.
Mm-hmm.
That has been our review.
We'll see you next
tune
time.
in next time. So, Naughty Dog's brand new entry into the Uncharted series.
Before I came here, I watched what's her name? Like Penguin
Critical.
Critical. I watched his video on
Uncharted bore.
the Uncharted effect.
Oh,
Yeah. What was it about?
It was about how people criticized the critics, or the one critic that gave it like a 40 on Metacritic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'd advise watching that video. It's good.
Yeah. I'll have to watch that. So, Uncharted 4.
Fuck off.
Okay, so Uncharted 4 is a good game. What are we gonna talk about the story first?
This is spoiler heavy.
Yep.
Probably. We have no holds barred here. We talk about whatever we like, including full spoilers. So
We'll
be
say it one
prepared.
more time. Spoilers.
Spoilers.
Spoilers, by the way.
Dun 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 dun. Spoilers.
So Uncharted 4 is a game you resume your role as Nathan Drake
That's what I said in the intro.
doing his thing.
Yep.
Yep.
And then he's going to find out
Yeah, what it means.
just what it means
Yeah. So
to
Uncharted
be
4.
a booty.
I don't know. I feel like I want to start with the gameplay because that was always the thing. Always the thing I had big fucking hang-ups about in the previous ones.
Yeah.
So Uncharted 4 gets the gameplay like right. You know, shooting people
better.
isn't
It's
a
better.
It's better,
fucking
yeah.
It's better. It's not perfect, though.
Yeah, no, it's not perfect at all. Like shooting isn't like an arduous task anymore.
Stealth stuff's better though.
Stealth stuff makes the game a lot less awful
It's
to play.
more dynamic.
The way they paced the way that you play the game is much more interesting. Because
Yeah.
in the previous ones, I started to get sick of combat sequences because they just never end. They just never fucking end. It's way more split up in
And
this game.
It wasn't just that like the combat sequence never end. If you're rewarded with like a fun gameplay, it's like fun combat, and you know
Yeah.
it's a little less
Yeah.
awful. But when the
Yeah.
gameplay sucks as hard as Uncharted 3, 2, and 1's gameplay did in terms of shooting,
Mm-hmm. This
then
game had
you just fucking don't want to play.
This game had the Last of Us effect in terms of now you drag a lot of boxes around and things. And climb
Oh
them.
yeah.
Yeah, the puzzles still fucking suck.
The puzzles.
Yeah.
Are
Remember
they
that one I did with the wheels?
Mhm.
That was a bit of a nuisance.
the sun?
Those ones are fucking awful because there's no thinking behind it.
You just kind of have to do
You
it
just
till you
gotta
get it
keep
right.
doing it until
Because you know exactly what you have to do.
yeah.
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 I was never wild about the puzzles either.
No, they would.
See, what the
Suck.
Uncharted series does right is presentation.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And let's be honest, a big part of like everything, most of the time, for like people, is a presentation or something. You look, if something was
Mhm.
presented nicely, you're more inclined to get along with
Yeah.
it. You're not immediately like fuck off about
yeah,
it.
because I don't think story's like groundbreaking or nothing.
No,
Not at
no
all.
way. Not at all.
It's not very nuanced or nothing.
No.
It's I was never that invested in any of the characters particularly. So this is like the swan song for the
Mhm.
Uncharted games, and it does feel like it.
Yeah.
Has a really good ending, I think. The like prologue thing's really awesome.
Yeah.
Really good way of ending it.
So, because we were thinking, is this going to be the Uncharted game that has the horrible, dark, dissatisfying ending? Or, well, not dissatisfying, but dark ending.
Yeah.
But then...
Well, from the title, it makes you think, wait, is that title a spoiler?
Yeah, but then, like, it isn't that at all.
Oh no, it's about
And-
something really different.
Yeah, and he has like a really happy, nice resolution.
I'm
to
really
everything.
glad that they didn't.
Yeah,
though.
because it wouldn't have been right. Because then they probably would have had to have made another game to then end it for him
Yeah.
to show.
Yeah.
Or the prologue would be all about Drake coping with something.
Dealing with the loss.
Yeah,
It's so
or
Uncharted.
somebody dealing with the loss
Yeah.
of whoever might, because they just
Elena,
killed
like-
fucking Nathan. Who knows?
Yeah. God, what a bummer that would have been.
Yeah, like the game cuts to the funeral of Nathan
Mhm.
Drake, and Elena and Nathan's brother are there,
Yeah.
and it's
That's
just
one of
sad.
That's one of those really annoying things that video games do sometimes, where it's like, how do we make this seem like a payoff? Just kill the main character, whatever.
Yeah.
Type thing.
I can't-
I'm so glad they didn't
I
do
fucking
that.
My
hate
problem,
the killing the
though,
character thing.
Is
now.
that there isn't really any consequence for like
No.
any of the fucking shit that Nathan put
Yeah.
those people through.
Which people?
Everyone.
Elena and Sully. Like the entire game of Uncharted 3, they're like, just stop.
Mm-hmm.
That's the
He-
point of that game, isn't it? It's
But
like,
this one,
yeah, and
this
then he
one
does
was
you
like-
won't
but-
stop.
But then he goes back into it and he's just
But then
a
this is
fucking
that
asshole.
flipped because his
And-
brother shows up and he's like,
this
yeah.
one, he gets pulled into it by his brother, and he's trying to tell himself that it's only to help his brother, and part of it is, and part of it's because he likes doing it. But then in the end, he's just like,
but then
leave
they're
it,
not
bro.
pissed off.
yeah.
Sully and Elena are just like,
they're
Right.
they're
I guess they.
they don't really serve much of a purpose in this game. Elena more of a purpose
No.
than Sully.
Mm-hmm.
Sully's
Which
sort of
is-
only in
which
it because
annoyed
he's
me.
Sully.
Yeah.
And Sully's like the best character on Uncharted,
Mm-hmm.
which is a shame that he's not in it more. What did you think of Nathan Drake's bro, Sam?
Yeah.
I liked him.
Yeah, I liked him.
Thought he was like fine.
Mhm.
He's not gonna be like, yeah, fucking Sam from Uncharted 4 like
No.
level.
Yeah, not like Ellie and Joel
Yeah,
from fucking
Mhm.
Thingamajig.
He was good though.
Mm-hmm.
he was because he's good in like
And
everything.
his little sort of double cross thing.
I liked that.
Yeah.
I liked that scene a lot.
Yeah, that was
Mhm.
good.
I was expecting something else. I thought it was going to be like, I worked for the baddies all along.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was expecting him to betray them
Yeah.
and be like, "I'm sorry."
It just fit his character that it was just him being selfish
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
and lying and to just get more gold for himself. And I like the fact that the villain didn't actually exist in the end, who you
No.
thought was the main villain. Like, it died like months ago.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The guy in the
Mhm.
prison.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was cool. I like
Well,
the...
he was dead before like
yeah.
any of it.
I think
years
the set pieces are better than any of the other
Yeah,
Uncharted
it's
games,
got like probably the best set piece from any game ever.
which they ruined in fucking... Fucking trailer again. We
Well,
just talked about it in the Civil
I
War
didn't
video.
like, see the trailer though. That's the thing. I didn't even watch the trailer. All I saw was
Didn't you not watch E3? See it?
Well,
at
yeah,
E3?
but all I saw was the bit you're driving the car,
yeah.
not the bit where you're fucking going from fucking truck
Well, you
to
know the
truck and all
part-
that other madness.
You know the part where he attaches the rope to the like convoy, and then he's
Yeah.
like by the side of the bridge,
Mm-hmm.
and then he nearly crashes into a construction thing.
And
Yeah.
then he does.
That's when it cuts in the E3 thing. So it showed all the way up to that point, and it's like, why did you show that? Why did
they
you know it
didn't
was the
need
best
to show.
bit?
Yeah, they didn't need to show that
Yeah.
to sell the game.
Exactly.
I guess they just wanted an impressive E3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess, but
Yeah.
like they could have literally just been like, it's coming out this day, everyone buys it.
The annoying thing
Mhm.
is that is the peak,
Yeah.
and it's like halfway through the game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nothing that amazing happens.
There's another really good one that I think I played.
The fucking someone
Not
else
bad.
that was cool that I wasn't even expecting. I think it's like before that, isn't it? Just fucking driving around Madagascar.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh fuck, okay.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. With
Yeah.
the splitting up the gameplay into more.
Yeah. Like when we were like, oh, it's a puzzle chapter, but then it wouldn't be. It would just be like,
Yeah.
there'd be a puzzle, there'd be some shooting, there'd be some stealth.
Yeah.
You know, other chapters more heavy in each one, but
It's like
puzzles weren't absolute dick like they were in the other one.
it's
That's
like the
one
best. It's probably the best looking game I've seen
Yeah.
on a console
Mm-hmm.
before. I don't know how Naughty Dog fucking do it. I really don't.
Yeah, it's like between that and Battlefront.
Mm-hmm.
Different styles, I guess. They go for
I
different
think
styles.
when you think about how much like content there is though in Uncharted
Mhm.
and how much they pull off with all the stuff that's in the game,
Yeah.
it just crushes Battlefront
Yeah.
in terms of that. Because I think this game was made over the course of like 4 years.
They do that in 4 years. And what did 343 do in 4 years? Like fucking Halo 5. I'm still
It's like-
salty about that
Mhm.
game. I'm
Well,
bitter.
when I
about
think-
it.
Like you look at the presentation of like Halo 5
Because I
compared to this game, it's like, what the fuck do Naughty Dog have? Are they like from the future?
maybe
What is this?
So like, look at The Last of Us on fucking PS3.
Yeah.
I know, and that
looks
game
amazing.
had
That
what?
looks better than Halo 5.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it had what, 200 megabytes of RAM or
Yeah.
something dumb like that?
Fucking like every fucking good good looking game on the 360 and PS3 looks better than fucking Halo 5. does.
Halo 4 looks better than Halo.
Yeah.
But this is the Uncharted
Halo
review.
Reach looks better than Halo fucking 5.
This is the Uncharted review, Ruben.
Yeah, sorry, I just get bitter about those
So,
things.
the stories is pretty good.
But like, I actually had a point. There was actually a point to me talking about fucking Halo, and that was that I'd never really cared about Uncharted.
Yeah, me neither.
I'd only seen 3 seconds from this one. I was looking forward to playing it because
Mhm.
it's just I wonder what it'll be like next gen games and all that. But like, it made me really like Uncharted a lot more.
Yeah,
Because
definitely.
like up to now, I'd been just like whatever.
Despite Nathan Drake being a serial killer murderer, I think he's pretty cool.
Nolan
Yeah, I like
North
him.
is fucking great.
Yeah,
he's
he
so
is.
likable.
He's-
I saw
Mhm.
this video of him on the PlayStation YouTube channel.
Was this the one where
He's
him
just
and,
like,
Is it
was this the
him
one where him and Troy Baker talking
Yeah.
about each other?
Yeah.
like they're standing at a castle in Italy
Mhm.
and they're just talking.
Mm-hmm.
What a good bit of promotional that thing that was. Why don't they just put that out instead of the spoilerific
Yeah.
E3 thing? He's so good, Nolan North.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that part's good. Nolan North's good.
Yeah.
When you play Crash Bandicoot, that's pretty good.
There was this is just talking about Nolan North again. The thing where Nolan North and Troy Baker were like asked how much they knew about each other, like separately. And so they asked Nolan North, what's Troy's like favourite thing to do in his pastime? He's like, probably look at his own reflection.
Yeah, yeah. He is one of those.
Mm-hmm.
He's witty, quick.
Yeah,
But like, as Nathan Drake, he has both.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's not just that.
He's really good.
He's really good.
He's really good at the drama bits as well.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, you know, he was
Like serious drama.
What was it, David in The Last of Us?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like the fucking creepy guy,
Yeah.
and I had no idea until
I
the game
didn't
ended.
actually. I didn't until I
Yeah.
looked it up.
He's really fucking good.
Yeah. The fact that Nathan Drake is funny and like, but when he does have drama of characters, it's sincere.
Mm-hmm.
I like a lot. He's just really good voice. All the performances are really good.
Mm-hmm.
Which is like, because I've just been playing the fucking Tomb Raider Xbox exclusive, Rise of the Tomb Raider, and the presentation in comparison is just, this game, Uncharted, is so good that it makes Rise of the Tomb Raider laughable in comparison.
Like, Naughty Dog are like, they get it completely right every time.
Mm-hmm.
And they seem to be given the time to get it right.
Yeah.
They're not less like fucked in the ass. Like,
Yeah.
you got to just get it
It's
out.
because like
fuck you.
I guess it's
It's like
after
they're
Uncharted.
trusted. Like,
After Uncharted 2, they were just given free reign. I guess
yeah.
we know we can trust you now. You just fucking prove, and every single time they prove it, time and time again. And even with new things like The Last of Us,
Yeah.
just crush it.
I remember getting a PS3 just to play the Uncharted trilogy
Mhm.
and some Ratchet and Clank shit.
Yeah,
And then The Last of Us is this thing that just exists, and I was just like, oh, whatever, I don't really care because that wasn't why I got it. I just want to play Uncharted because that's the thing everyone fucking goes on about and had done for years. And I played The Last of Us. I was like, yeah, that was like for the time, for like a week, it was like the fucking best thing I'd ever
Yeah.
played.
I do think The Last of Us is better than this game.
Well, yeah. Yeah, no, I still think that
Yeah,
as well.
just because I find the universe and character stuff more interesting for a start. Because
It
it
blends
this,
better as well. Like,
it-
the brutality of the gameplay fits with the story.
exactly there
more.
is this
Mhm.
weird like dissonance
Mhm.
in Uncharted.
That's like kind of the thing you're saying, how it would be weird if anyone died.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's so,
That's
you
the
kill
thing.
so many people and
like thousands of people.
and then quip about it.
yeah,
It's like, whatever.
yeah.
I mean, they were trying to kill him. Duh.
Self-defense, innit?
Yeah.
At least it's not Tomb Raider where you fucking shove a pickaxe in their head and go.
And then cry about it and expect people to care. It's like, you savagely, brutally ended that man's life with an of a climbing pickaxe.
What did you think of the villains?
Fucking shit.
They sucked, but that's not even why I care.
I thought the main one was pretty good.
Well, Rafe was a dick, and that's
He was
why
like
you hate
he was
him.
a good guy that you like to hate,
Mhm.
but I thought the woman was like
She didn't
such
even,
a throwaway character.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
She was unnecessary.
The only point of her was to explain where this fucking private militia
And to fight
came from,
you sometimes.
and to fight a couple of times.
Powerful female character.
Powerful female character.
Yeah.
That's a
Dude.
pretty good scene actually when she's fighting both of you.
Yes, actually, it has a lot of moments.
And
this
you
game.
both suck.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's also really long We were not anticipating this. It was twice as long as we thought it was going to be.
When we get to like chapter 12 or whatever, we got to chapter 13 on the first day, and we're like, oh, we must be near in the end now.
Yeah.
Because there's been like a storm, we're on an island,
Yeah.
washed up, Sam's missing.
Yeah, because
Drake's unhappy.
does that thing where you play from later on in the game.
Yeah,
which
yeah.
we thought was going to be the end.
the
but it's
game
actually,
opens
like
on
halfway
it.
through.
Yeah, and then you were like, oh, by the way, you only know how many chapters there are. It's 24.
With a prologue.
Yeah. And we were on chapter 13. It was just like, or 11 or something.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking God.
We had to finish it over the course of 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
That's how long it is. Do you think it's too long?
No.
I think there are a couple of sections that probably could have been cut out.
Yeah.
Like that weird one where you're underground with explosions all the time. That was weird.
In Scotland.
Was it Scotland?
You're in Scotland.
No,
I'm thinking of the
That's
one where
not
you
one.
Oh,
walk
no, that
in
one.
a tomb where it just
Yeah.
goes,
That was shit.
Did we just miss something with that?
Yeah, why were they?
What I heard, because I went on the kind of funny one.
Yeah.
What they said it made them think of was like a callback to Uncharted 1, because you're just with Elena,
Yeah.
and it feels like older stuff,
Mm-hmm.
like it's
Oh,
slower.
right. I never played it.
Apart from it, I
One
kept
was
just
the
getting
only
hit
one.
by
I didn't
them.
like
I just kept
Uncharted.
getting hit by them. I didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
It's like you just roll.
And the sequence with the car and the lift was kind of like, this is such a
Yeah.
video game sequence right here, which you've been managing to avoid for a lot of the time.
Mm-hmm.
What about the new things? You can now you have a rope and you have a little thing you can go. Ching, ching.
What the fuck was the point of that? I forgot about that.
I don't know.
You use it a
Why-
couple times.
You use it like 3 times.
Yes, it's just cool. You're like, well, fuck it, this is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just adds another little bit onto the climbing. A little bit more. Of,
Quite a lot of vehicle stuff.
Yeah.
Boat bit.
Vehicle stuff was good as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because sometimes in games that aren't always about vehicles, they just like make the vehicles suck. And
Like
even
in Crisis.
yeah,
too.
and even in games where the games are about vehicles, kind of the vehicles still suck, and it's like, really?
Yeah.
This is
wow.
it?
You fucked that up real good here.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of one. Oh, yeah, Watch Dogs.
Oh god.
And yeah,
It
that was what I
Cause
was
as
thinking
well.
of.
This is one of the only, like-
Just Cause you just fucking.
suck.
This is
yeah,
one
you
of the
just-
only
you just glide
games-
around. That's the point.
This is one of the only games I played on a next generation console that actually like feels like
Mm-hmm.
next generation like video game.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean?
In terms of linear things, I'd agree.
Yeah.
well, yeah,
Well, just in like,
there's,
like the way it looks.
because people always think of like next gen, like the way it looks. It was not so much about like, wow, graphics, bro.
Yeah.
As a specific feeling you get. It feels like this is actually like ahead again.
Yeah.
They've taken another step
Yeah.
in the natural progression.
it was one of those games where when you played it, you played it, you could like feel the amount of work that had been put into it.
Mhm.
You could tell. Whereas with a game like fucking Halo 5,
it's just
you
like
can just be like, why was this game not given more time? It's clearly not done.
mm-hmm.
It's not ready.
That game didn't even need one more year. It needed like 2 fucking years to be ready.
Yeah, so they must have a good project manager, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Good at the spreadsheets. You do the leaf by that month, and we'll do the tree by that month.
That's exactly how it went. A Naughty Dog.
That's why their games are so good.
Yeah,
They separate the leaves from the trees.
Yeah, they get the leaves and the trees done on time, and
And have the scene where they get upset done early.
but don't make the soundtrack memorable. No.
Oh yeah,
We
There's
can't have
another
that.
Henry Jackman.
Yeah.
Was it?
How
yeah, it was
weird is
Henry
that?
Jackman.
Because we just reviewed Civil War, who did the soundtrack too,
And that sucked.
and that soundtrack
Maybe
was
it's just Henry
shit.
Jackman's not that good, really.
Yeah.
And he's just got lucky with.
Because
stuff.
I thought the soundtrack really was lame in Uncharted 4. Like really noticeably, wow, this is really unfitting.
It was really.
It kept playing like the
generic
Captain
action
America
movie
theme
stuff.
in the
Mhm.
fights, and it was like, this is wrong. This is just the wrong tone completely. It should be like
It should have been.
da 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 da.
It should have been in this game. It should have been the Pirates of the Caribbean theme.
Basically, yeah.
Dun, 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 just
Where
everywhere.
he's swinging around, punching dudes.
Well, that would have
Yeah.
been fine as well. I would have enjoyed that way more.
Mm-hmm.
Beating the shit out of people and shooting stuff with the Pirates of the Caribbean theme playing.
Exactly.
Stop doing the eye thing.
No
You
one
obviously
can
can't
see
see,
it.
but Alex keeps rolling his eyes back and doing like the fluttering thing.
They don't even do
Thinks he's Superman.
They don't even
Yeah.
use the Uncharted theme. Not one game has used it. Not one of them. Like in the actual game,
See, the Uncharted theme, there is a take on the theme in the soundtrack.
like a sad version of it.
Yeah, but again, you're not
But
playing
well,
it.
like, no, there's
Yeah.
one in the actual score, and it's not even like a sound version. It's just like different instruments, so it's way less noticeable.
Yeah.
Same like notes and stuff.
I thought for sure, like as the last one, the Swan Song, there was going to be a set piece with the theme playing. How cool would
Mhm.
that have been?
Yeah.
Like the drums start going, while they're running, and then
that
shit
would've been
starts
great,
happening.
yeah.
Yeah, can you imagine? You can imagine it, can't you? It would have been so.
Why do they?
It's like this.
They get it, but then it's like the most glaringly obvious fucking thing, and they're just like, no.
People would have lost their fucking minds.
They were,
if they'd
remember,
done
that would have been remembered forever. Remember that set piece in Uncharted?
Yeah.
Fucking 4. 15 years ago.
Because like, what was the music that played in the car bit that they ruined at E3?
Yeah, just kind of stuff like that.
Yeah.
I just remember that thing I completely ruined.
What
You know, the quiet scene. I just like drove onto that rock.
Oh yeah, they had an equivalent fucking giraffe scene from The Last of Us in this game.
Just like nice music playing, and they're just driving
That's
around.
the only time I noticed the music.
You should not have control when they do things like that, because everyone's gonna fucking ruin it.
Yeah, Jim ruined it. Completely.
Crashed his fucking Jeep. Oh no.
I just drove it onto a rock, so the wheels like didn't touch the ground anymore.
Yeah. It made me excited for the next Last of Us, that's for sure.
Faux show.
Unless it's the one where they're like, yes, ghosts! Something like that. Ghost mushrooms or something.
No, it would just be exactly the same Uncharted gameplay, but with zombies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
That'd be good.
I mean, they're pretty good at what they do.
No,
Do you think... a problem with this type of game, though, is that I don't think they're, like, very replayable.
No, like, we played the multiplayer, and it's
yeah.
like not a multiplayer I'd play, like, ever again.
No.
Yeah.
Like, I saw 5 minutes of gameplay, and I was like, yeah, I've got what this is all about.
Mm-hmm.
I meant just in terms of the way it's so scripted. There are so many sequences with, like, where you're doing nothing apart from listening or
and
walking.
this stuff I'd never want to do ever again.
Yeah. Like, I want to play The Last of Us again because I've only played it once. But
that game also has progression.
That's with 3 years.
And new game
yes,
plus.
actually, yeah. The Last of Us.
That'll be, playing The Last of Us again is way better than, like, playing Uncharted 4 again.
It's still annoying that you can't skip those parts where you're just walking slowly listening to someone.
Yeah.
As if you could have cutscene.
Mm.
Yeah. Something they need to sort out, I suppose.
Some games do it.
Do they? GTA? No.
Well, in GTA you can skip the drives, can't you, to missions and stuff like that. And
But you miss out on something, don't you? Like
Yeah,
you don't get
You
a
can
mission
in
score.
multiplayer.
yeah, that's the one. That's heists. Sorry.
Yeah. Not even on the main menu. It was just a somber.
It's just kind of nothing. Yeah.
It was nowhere to be seen in this game.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Was it in the credits?
No.
So obviously, if you have a PS4 and you haven't got this game, you're a
you
bit of a
should
numpty.
get it. Yeah, a bit of an idiot. Next week we review Jamie's toenails.
Mm-hmm. He's got his toenail knife.
I think I
It's
cut
always
most
sunny.
of them today.
Really?
So yeah,
Some of them were still too short.
you know, Uncharted 4, very good game,
Very
but we
good.
don't give numerical scores around
6
these
out of
parts.
10.
Jim,
Oh no!
stop screaming! You fucking ruined the Civil War review of that number last time.
This is exactly what Critical was talking about.
The fact that like once
Pe-
you say the number, then
Mhm.
everyone focuses on.
No,
the
he made a
number.
really good point. He said what people want to hear is themselves through other people.
Mhm.
Yeah.
To justify what they already think.
And at that point, what is the point?
Mm-hmm.
The point is so you can argue in the forums.
No, the point of that would
People got
Make
got really
you
upset
not
with
argue.
IGN. How dare IGN give them this number?
What did they give
They
it?
didn't
What
give
the
it a 10.
fuck?
They give it lower than Uncharted 3.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Wow, it's way
What
better.
you gotta remember is that Uncharted 3 IGN era was a fucking retarded era full of.
It was
just
Greg
giving
Miller as well who
tens to
reviewed
stuff.
Uncharted 3 and he
Well,
fucking
yeah.
loved it.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, of course you would though.
but people forget that they do have different people work
Mhm.
at IGN.
Mhm.
It's not like they all come to an agreement. Like, yeah, let's give this one a 8.8
Mhm.
collectively as like a mathematical conclusion,
Mhm.
because that's what reviews are now. It's just like one person's opinion instead of like IGN gave this,
Well,
but
it's
they
like-
gave that.
Yeah, it's someone's opinion on a piece of art.
Yeah,
whatever, isn't
someone
it?
gave
Mm.
a number score for a game who didn't even want to give it a number.
Yeah.
And
So
it was
then
fucking dumb.
everyone in the comments like they skip the actual text
Yeah.
and just go to the number and they're like, "Oh no, you did not. Oh, my comment fury's coming on down. Be prepared for my wrath, my comment wrath." So Uncharted 4, pretty good game.
Yeah, and on that note, I don't know.
High 6 out of 10 from
Jim,
Jar Media.
stop it.
Cheers, guys. Don't make me lower
Put
it.
that on the cover, Naughty Dog.
Yeah, get us on Metacritic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's What's the next thing we might end up reviewing?
Don't know.
Uncharted
We
3.
always, yeah.
It's a 4 out of 10.
Yeah, see.
I would love to be put on Metacritic just to like completely fuck it up and just make them even more worthless and meaningless.
Yeah.
Like if it was like Boyhood, just give it a 1, just to pull it down a bit, to be an asshole. Or if it was like
that film gets a fucking 100, doesn't it?
mm-hmm.
Fuck that movie.
Boyhood.
That's again one of those art pieces that's just kind of like hollow.
Took 10 years.
Yeah.
Ruben.
Wow. Yeah.
It took 10 years though.
That's why it's good, isn't it? See you.
1,000 years and made you slow.
Ruben, can you do me a favour? Pick up my chocolate. Okay.
Oh, it's there.
Jim, have a munch. Can you do that quote again?
Harry Potter 3, would you like some chocky?
Oh, what a crunch. You
pick
don't,
it
you
up,
don't get
though,
dairy
mate.
milk in the US, do you, unlucky?
I didn't know it was on there. The oven's on.
Yummy, yummy, Christmas dummy.
Good night.
I can just smell it. Like, there's nothing in there.